long night.
Oh, tell me about it.
Oh, but at least we got the last kid home safe and sound with his mommy, and everything's cool.
But I mean, how are we gonna do the play when all the scenery burnt up?
What are you talking about? The whole Angel Square could have gone. I mean, that fire could have killed a lot of people. But who knows? Maybe Patrick and Blair will get a chance to still put it on.
I hope so. It's weird how the fire just started, right? All out in the open like that.
Hey, stuff happens.
It's me. There's been a complication. We need to move faster.
What do you think? After all the playthings about love, should it end with a kiss, or do you think that we're going too far?
It'll do fine.
Well, we really are. The dream team.
Todd, may I come in?
It's your house. Can't stop you.
A very cheery good morning to you, too. How long are you going to go on like this?
Well, the undead don't need sleep.
You were out all night?
Searching for victims to suck their blood.
It's not funny. It's just not funny at all. I hate seeing you like this. Has it ever occurred to you that maybe Blair was lonely? That's why she went to Patrick's Thornheart. Anyway, you'll never know the truth about their relationship until you tell her you're alive. I don't know why you won't do that.
I know everything I need to know, Vicki.
No, you don't. Obviously, you don't know that Blair never stopped loving you because you were not here to see her grieve.
Oh, yeah, I can see the way she grieved. All 2 seconds of it. Anyway, you know, I understand. She's with that sissy Patrick, and he likes Shakespeare, and now she's a producer. Together, they're the dream team.
Yeah, well, according to the paper, I don't think that play of theirs is going to be opening anytime soon. Apparently, no one was seriously hurt, even though the rehearsal had just ended and there were a lot of young people milling about, including Jessica. Although she told me Christian burned his hand rather badly trying to save some scenery.
Christian, you know somebody named Christian?
Yes, I do. You don't. He's a friend of Jessica's, a particular friend this last year.
Good. That little Jessie's all grown up.
She's getting there. The relationship is sort of on again, off again, although gathering from what she said last night, I think it's more on than off now.
Thanks for the family update. And I can tell from here what Kevin's been up to, although he should be working for the Sun and not the Banner. His heart seems to be with the tabloids. He really likes to work people over in print.
Yeah, sometimes, but he's very good at what he does.
Yeah. So who's this Carlo Hester guy? I mean, Kevin kind of tiptoes around it, but you can tell that he thinks Carlo did it.
And I agree with him. I think Carlo is guilty as anything. I'm very surprised that you've never heard the name Carlo Hester. Aside from his many other crimes, he recently enlisted the aid of an Irish terrorist group called the Men of 21. Apparently the alias he used for that little venture was Poseidon. The Men of 21 are the people who were responsible for the many attacks or attempts on Patrick Thornhart's life.
So the night that I switched places with Thornhart in Ireland, Hester ordered the shoot.
There's no proof that would hold up in court.
I lost a year of my life, not to mention everything else. I almost died, and Carlo Hester did it. That's what you're telling me.
Yeah.
Carlo Hesser did all this, what's he doing walking around? Isn't Bo Buchanan on the case?
Bo is doing everything he can.
Oh, well, that explains it.
Unfortunately, Carlo Hesser has been very resourceful at covering his tracks, which is the reason that Kevin's been putting pressure on him in the Banner, although he's been doing that a bit too zealously for my
Come on,
taste.
he's just trying to avenge the death of his favorite uncle.
Well, as a matter of fact, yes, he is. Kevin's doing everything he can, so are Bo and Patrick Thornhart and an awful lot of other people. We're all working very hard to see that Carlo Hesser pays for his crimes, including what he did to you.
Oh, golly gee, thank you so much.
Which happens to be a hell of a lot more than what you are doing for yourself, isn't it? All you do is sit here making snide remarks about other people who, despite their faults, are working hard to improve their lives.
Are you telling me that Kevin has faults? I mean, we know that Patrick Thornhart has faults. I mean, to begin with, he's not a Buchanan.
Maddening to have a
Second of all, he has a nasty little habit of sleeping with another man's wife.
Well, Blair is not another man's wife because Blair's husband is dead because he won't tell her he's alive.
But for you to say that Kevin, your prodigal son, has faults. Shut up. Is that what you just said? I don't hear anything.
Well, I do. It's the doorbell.
You expecting someone?
No, I'm not. Not this morning. I have to go out and see what that is. Why don't you eat something? Maybe it'll get you to think. Maybe it'll get you to decide what to do with the rest of your life, other than this.
Don't you worry. I'll be doing a lot more with my life real soon. So the night that I switched places with Thornhart in Ireland, Hesser ordered the shoot.
There's no proof that would hold up in court.
I lost a year of my life, not to mention everything else. I almost died, and Carlo Hesser did it. That's what you're telling me.
Thornhart, stop right there. I said, hold!
Blair.
So what's it gonna be, Antonio?
I just told you. I bought you some flowers to say thanks for our talk.
Oh, yes, I heard you. And to thank me for being your mother. Do you think I am an idiot? Do you think I'm foolish? I know exactly what you're doing. You're so obvious, I can't even believe it. You offer me a few flowers, you're trying to bribe me so that I will forget that you are deliberately trying to destroy Andrew's marriage.
What's going on? I thought we...
Well, you thought wrong, didn't you? And I won't be bribed. What you're doing is wrong. It is immoral.
Oh, there is nothing going on between Cassie and me. I
Don't lie to me.
promise.
Don't you ever, ever lie to me. No, you're alive.
Now he's striking back,
If it was arson, God help the man who did it.
and no one is safe from Todd's rage.
I got some things to do, some things to take care of.
Deception Part 2, Payback, One Life to Live.
Don't you lie to me. Don't you ever, ever lie to me.
Ma, what's happening to you?